In this short training presentation, we're going to enable you to train your staff. We've already discussed how meaningful activity can improve the culture of care that you offer and can lead to an enhanced quality of life for your service users. We've also discussed how high quality activities can provide a real marketing opportunity for your home and enable you to fill beds and thus improve occupancy. Quite a lot of homes who provide high quality activities also find they're able to charge higher fees, thus making their business more profitable. The end goal of all these is to improve the quality of care that you offer. Now there is one section that we have yet to cover in detail, and that is staff's motivation. How do we motivate staff to provide really high quality activities? By training them. We need to train staff to provide meaningful activities. How are we going to train the staff? It's what we're about to explain to you now. Why do you need to train staff? Staff who feel confident and able to provide activities will. If staff are trained to provide activities and to understand why activity is essential, they are likely to feel more confident about offering activity. They're able to feel more confident about suggesting possible activities, remembering there's activities of daily living, individual activity, group activity, excursions and trips out, as well as entertainment. Now, as people become more confident with something, they are far more likely to start participating in it. By the same token, as they feel more confident, they can then start becoming motivated to actually provide the activity. If they are trained, they will understand the benefits of the activity to the service users that they care for. They'll become more confident. Therefore, as motivation increases, they're more likely to actually provide activities either when the owner, manager or activity coordinator aren't in the building. As activities become part of the heart of the care provided, so as we've already discussed in a previous clip, so the care culture will actually improve. The care will become more personalised as the care staff start thinking more and more and more about what is worthwhile to the people they care for. As the care becomes more personalised, so the CQC outcomes that you achieve will be of a higher standard. So those issues are all around improving the care, but financially your home can benefit too. You will reduce the activity and entertainment spend that you spend in the home over a year, but also a knock-on effect of the improved culture is that staff retention will improve. As staff discover that they have more variety in the work that they do, they have a greater understanding of the worthwhile service that they're providing to their service users, they will feel better about themselves and the work that they do and increase the staff retention. So not only do activities actually improve the care you offer, they actually improve the business that you're providing as well. So you know you need to train staff. How are you going to train staff? We're very aware of the fact that many people who are watching this presentation may well not be training providers, may well not feel confident or terribly comfortable with providing training. So to help you train your staff to provide really good care home activities, we've come up with a little slide here that should help you offer really good training. Now at the top is, I think, possibly the most vital part of the training is the planning. Always complete your training and start your training with the outcome in mind. What do you want to achieve for the training? What is your best possible outcome? And then think how long your training will be, what you will cover, what materials you need, what handouts you need. If you are going to give handouts, should they be at the beginning, middle or end of the session? And there's pros and cons for each. Consider the environment. Are you able to find somewhere where you're not going to be disturbed? And so on and so forth. So really plan out your session carefully. You want to know what content you're going to be delivering, how you're going to be delivering it. The next thing to consider is the size of the group that you're going to have. If the group is too small, then it can be difficult to get discussion going. If the group is too large, it can get a little bit out of control, and it can be hard to keep the training session to the length that you want. But the idea of the group is that you're going to have them share ideas, they're going to swap their thoughts and experiences, they're going to discuss how they can do what they're going to do, and lead by example. Put your thoughts, your hopes and your opinions in there and generate discussion. The idea of any good training session will be that you challenge the participants' current beliefs. You may have some people that feel they're just not the type that can provide activities. Some don't feel confident. Some don't feel that it's really part of their job role. Whatever their current belief is, you need to be challenging that and actually possibly change the way they're thinking. At least have their mindset rocked a little bit, that perhaps there is another way of doing things. Now, as the training session goes, topics will arise that need discussing, and that is an important part of the training. However, it is very important that you keep the training flowing. You need to remember why you're there and what you're trying to achieve. Another vital element to the training is that you actually gain a commitment to implement what is learnt. We call it a commitment to action, as you can see there, that the participants actually need to action what they learn. It's all very well going on a training course, and we've probably all done it, where you go, you have a very nice time, the tea and coffee were lovely, and you come away thinking, oh yeah, that was great, but you never actually do anything with it. Well, that's just called a waste of time. None of our training and none of your training to do with activities is going to be called a waste of time. It is all going to be about encouraging people to take action and to implement their learning. And finally, have a fun session. We always like to make all training fun, keep it light-hearted and keep it real. Now, to give you some ideas, we provide a training film called Successful Activity Provision, and we thought we would share with you some of the top tips that we use when providing a training film. Firstly, we've made the film very easy for non-trained people to facilitate. Each film comes with an accompanying CD that gives them all the paperwork they need, all the instructions. It will tell them when to hand out handouts, what to do, what to say, how to start, how many pens they need, and so on and so forth. And this is quite important for gaining people's confidence. We also, on the actual film, we have points on the film where the content will stop and discussion questions will actually come up for you, so there's no need to think about what you're going to talk about, what points are going to be raised. Now, those discussion questions are actually formulated using some advanced learning techniques, which ensures that the questions are thought-provoking and will challenge people's current beliefs and thoughts. It's important that training sessions stay fairly short so that they are effective and nobody gets bored, and in the care home situation, time is always of a premium. In our training films, we use real care staff in real care situations so that the participants can feel a real peer support going on and can really learn. During our training session, we also ensure that every single participant will come up with an activity schedule. This will include activities that they would feel confident and happy to provide, plus a list of activities that they feel that their service users would benefit from. Now, not only do they come up with a list of ideas, they actually plan out a session. We include a session planning in the training, so they actually plan out a session. So you've already got sessions planned, ready for action. The training is very thought-provoking, but it's extremely effective and it results in real actions. At the end of the day, our main aim at carehomeactivities.com is that every home throughout England, Europe and America can provide really high quality activities at a relatively low cost. So what are your next steps? You've watched 3 film clips now. Your next steps are take action. Take action and start providing activities a little bit differently to how you do now. Enjoy the benefits, the care benefits, the business benefits, enjoy them. And then encourage other homes and other organisations to do likewise. That there isn't a finite amount of activities that can be done, there's an infinite amount of activities that can be provided, and the more people can provide these activities, the better. You could offer to train your competitors in how to provide care and how to provide activities. If you would like to purchase a copy of Successful Activity Provision Training, rather than to actually produce your own training, they're not expensive, and if you just go on to the website, you can purchase one today and we will have it with you within 3 days. Thank you for watching and enjoy improving your care through activity.